Oh my gosh. As if two commentaries on the same guy wasn't enough already. Now I'm doing a rant on this guy.
Okay, here's what I don't get. If you're acting like as if you don't want to do a video on me, then why the hell are you doing a video on me? I mean, this isn't like, say, say if you were a nostalgia critic or angry video game nerd or whatever, you're getting paid for this kind of shit. No, you're doing this for free, and you're fucking like telling you're trying to pretend, oh, you don't want to do this. You obviously want to do this. I mean, come on.
Now before you ask, no. I'm not doing any more commentaries on GuriGorloX's. This guy has made me so angry that I just don't want to do a commentary on him anymore. He really knows how to drive someone's patience, and he does terrible rants and terrible commentaries. For example, whenever he does a commentary on a guy who uses a camera to record footage from the internet, he's like, I'm sick of you retards always using your cameras instead of actually downloading the video. Oh, so you must be the grand king of editing. Also, why does recording footage from the internet with your camera matter? If people want to record footage from the internet using their cameras, then let them. You don't have to call them retards just because they don't download the video.
I can't believe you can't understand it, why you shouldn't be recording from a camera if you're going to make a commentary. Okay, here's the thing. Recording from a camera, when you're doing something like a commentary, makes you look very unprofessional. It looks really cheap, and it just doesn't look right. I can't believe that you don't understand this. And simply put, you would not be able to survive the commentary community with that kind of attitude.
He also made a rant on a game called Flappy Bird, telling people to stop playing it and to please shut up about it. Excuse me, but who the heck are you to tell people to stop playing a game? If people want to play Flappy Bird, then let them play freaking Flappy Bird. If they like it, good for them.
Well, fuck you, because I think it's a shame that people would much rather play something as brainless as Flappy Bird instead of playing much deeper and intelligent games.
I also hate how he thinks that his opinions should be treated as a fact and that they're somewhat important. Like his video on how the PS4 is better than the Wii U. He says that anybody who does not see that the PS4 is better than the Wii U is an idiot, and Nintendo games only target towards man-children. Really? Not only did you call people that don't agree with you idiots, but you also said that people that like a certain thing that you don't are man-children.
Admittedly, those kind of videos are meant to troll people, and to be perfectly honest, I don't really care if you like Nintendo or not. If you like them, good for you. But guess what? I made those videos purposely to piss off the idiotic man-child Nintendo fans. Keep in mind, not all Nintendo fans are like that. As a matter of fact, I don't even think the majority are like that. At least I hope they're not. But a lot of Nintendo fans, unfortunately, are just really whiny, really elitist, really just massive crybaby people that need to have a wake up call and think, hey, maybe I shouldn't be, maybe I shouldn't be, forcing my opinions down other people's throats. And the point of videos like the PS4 being better than the Wii U and the whole Mega Man is better than Call of Duty, and all, and Sonic is better than Mario. Those kind of videos. The point of those videos is to get back at those kind of people and tell them, hey, you know what? You want to do the same thing to me? Well, I'm going to do the same thing to you. It's meant to teach them a lesson. Tell them that, you know what? See how you like it. See how you like to be told that what you like is inferior to what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to upset those kind of people, because they deserve to be upset for acting like fucking snobbish fucking dickheads. And it's a shame to, the sane Nintendo fans out there, that they have to be put in the same kind of group as people who force their opinions down other people's throats. It really is.
He also made a video called Top 10 Reasons why League of Legends is better than Pokemon. Only 7 of these reasons have nothing to do with League of Legends being better than Pokemon. Pokemon is for kids, says the guy that loves My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. League of Legends has hotter chicks? Well, that's hypocritical because when Ben the Looney makes a top 10 list of the hottest animated women, you make fun of him.
Now, if Ben Looney is watching this, I want to let you know that I'm not saying this to insult you. I know that, that video was old and it's not meant to be taken seriously, and, I understand. And I'm not trying to say this to be an asshole or make fun of you again. I'm just saying this to make a point. Anyways, the reason why that video of Ben's, the top 10 hottest animated women, was, ridiculed was to me, I believe it was because not a lot, but some of the choices that he picked were, well, underage. And, yeah.
Remember in my modern video games rant when I talked about Sony fans that treat Nintendo fans or anything related to Nintendo like crap? Yeah, GuriGorloX is a huge example of that. GuriGorloX seems to be very biased towards Nintendo, and he calls anybody that plays Nintendo games man-children.
Okay, to be fair, I probably might have worded it wrong in my videos. Not all people who play Nintendo games are man-children. It's just that a lot of people who play Nintendo games happen to already be man-children.
He says that Nintendo hurt the video game industry more than they saved it, and that Sony saved the video game industry because without the PS1, 2, or 3, video games would only appeal to man-children that haven't grown up, and the video game industry wouldn't be as popular as it is today. To me, this is just stupid because him saying that Sony saving the gaming industry is a fact is just retarded. Nintendo saving the gaming industry is a fact because it actually happened. Him saying that Sony saved it is an opinion. Think of it this way. If Nintendo hadn't saved the video game industry, people would still be bored of video games, consoles wouldn't be doing very well, franchises like Sonic the Hedgehog wouldn't exist, and video games would just be a thing of the past, and nobody would care about them anymore, and kids today won't even know what a video game is.
On some level, you're kinda right. On the other hand, you are completely wrong. For one thing, I will say that, yeah, PlayStation never really saved the entire video game industry, but that's because the video game industry was never really needed to be saved to begin with. And you wanna know why? Before Nintendo came out, there was already PC gaming. Arcades were still doing fairly well. And even then, the 2600 and, all the other consoles were still around. And I bet that, anyone could have came in and quote-unquote saved the video game industry. The thing is that Nintendo didn't really save anything. They didn't really innovate it for any reason. They came in at the right place at the right time, and because of that, people are already wanting to suck their dicks. I mean, simply put, I feel that Nintendo does not deserve the praise they get. I understand that they were really popular back in the day, but to me, it's once again just one of those things where they just came at the right place at the right time. There were games that were before Mario and Zelda that were just like them, and honestly, the thing is that Nintendo was actually really fucked up back then.
Let's move on to his video on why Call of Duty is better than Mega Man. He says that Mega Man is an abomination. Oh really? If Mega Man is a quote-unquote abomination, why do you use Heat Man from Mega Man as your avatar in some of your commentaries?
Actually, I did used to like Mega Man, but the fanbase was so fucking shitty, I completely lost all interest in the fucking franchise. A terrible fanbase can really ruin your interest in anything.
Now that I got his rants covered, allow me to explain how GuriGorloX's is a huge troll. GuriGorloX once made a video called Commentary on Mario to Plumber, but then when you click on it, all you have is a very terribly drawn picture of Heat Man from Mega Man and the song Never Gonna Give You Up. He rickrolled you.
Oh no, I rickrolled. I have to go to hell now because I just fucking rickrolled.
Another video that he made was entitled Tribute to Blackbuster Comedy, but all you got was Sonic picking up his middle finger with the song Never Gonna Give You Up. You know, I might not be the best YouTuber in the world, but at least I let people have their own thoughts and opinions. At least I don't see my opinions as facts. At least I don't call people idiots for not agreeing with me. At least I don't judge people by what video game company they like. And at least I don't trick people into clicking my videos. Now that I got that out of the way, let me just show you a comment that somebody left on GuriGorloX's channel. It's sad to see a once decent YouTube channel go down the drain and become one of the biggest trolls on YouTube. I hope you're proud of yourself, GuriGorloX, because all the crap that you do now just made you lose a fan.
Oh no, I just lost 1 subscriber. Oh no, how horrible. Maybe I might have lost 5. Oh no, wow, I'm just so fucking sad. So the moral of the story is that Ed, Edd and Eddy is an awesome show. See you in hell.
Hello, Eddy the Scammer here, and today I'm going to be doing another rant. You know, I haven't done an Eddy rants for a very, very long time. And now that I'm back from my break, I guess it's time to return and do another rant. Time to rant on a community that makes me question why it's real and why it exists. Today, I'm going to do a rant on a very stupid community that I have so many complaints with. Today, I'm ranting on the commentary community. I have so many complaints and reasons to hate this community that I'm just going to list them down for today's rant. Complaint number 1. Commentaries are overglorified. They are everywhere, they are boring, and you can never get rid of them.
Okay, a couple things. First off, the whole commentaries are everywhere thing, that would be true if we were still living in 2011 or 2012. But today, commentaries are pretty much barely around anymore. I mean, yeah, there's still commentaries being made today, but they're not as common as they used to be anymore. And certainly, when compared to other more popular types of videos being made today, like, say, Let's Play videos or gameplay videos or whatever, commentaries aren't really all that common anymore. And also, saying commentaries are boring, that's a real generalization there, pal.
Complaint number 2. Some commentators are snobbish idiots. Some commentators, when it comes to frickin' posting comments on the frickin' comment section, turn out to be snobs. And I'm pretty sure this has happened to Conman, and it has definitely happened to me too. And it's not like they're trying to be smart or actually use criticism. They just literally go like, oh, this video's bad, so you should feel bad. Well, who the heck are you to talk down to anyone?
Probably because the asshole commentators are probably just trolls or something, so you could just fucking ignore them. Or you could just make a terrible fucking video and bitch about it. That too, I guess.
Complaint number 3. Ryan. Ryan is the best YouTuber ever. Ooh, Ryan makes the best commentaries out there. Ooh, Ryan, he's awesome. This video is nothing compared to my precious Ryan. You know what? I am sickened to freaking death of hearing about how awesome and how cool Ryan is. Now, that doesn't mean that I hate Ryan. Far from it. It's just that I get sick of hearing about Ryan. It's always Ryan. Ryan, freaking Ryan. I mean, it is really irritating because Ryan gets all this praise from these obsessive, religious-like fans, and yet other videos get undeserved hate just because they don't have their precious Ryan in them.
Okay, Eddy the Scammer. Now, if this Ryan guy is so popular, why haven't I ever heard of him up until now? Maybe I must have been living under a rock. Okay, so here's Ryan's channel. And this is how many subscribers he has, and this is how many views his most popular video has. Now granted, yeah, I don't have as many subscribers as he does. Sure, but this is just my 5 most popular videos. And no, I'm not trying to show off my e-cock or anything. I'm just trying to use this as an example. Now here's an example of another commentator called Youngblood Fantasy. And this is his number of subscribers. Now let's look at T4 TV. And this is how many subscribers he has. Eddy, I must ask, considering how little popularity this Ryan person has, are you just jealous of him or something? Do you have a grudge against him? I really want to know.
I mean, I remember days ago, when I released that Conswagon Eddy pilot, somebody came in and said that it freaking sucked because it had Conman, Coolio, and I in it, and it wasn't as good as his precious Ryan. I mean, I can understand if you didn't like the animation, or the voice acting was bad, I can understand that. But just because it wasn't as good as Ryan's videos, or it had my name on it, doesn't mean it's freaking bad. Either give better reasons to not like my cartoon, or don't even bother posting comments on my videos saying that my videos are quote-unquote ew.
Why the fuck do you care so much about such a minor and dumb comment like that? I mean, videos get troll comments like that all the goddamn time. And really, it's pretty much Internet Lessons 101 that you should ignore comments like that anyways. I also get the feeling that you really don't like hearing negative things about your work. And I hate to break it to you, but people are not going to be nice to you. That's just how life works. Whether or not criticism is constructive, you need to accept that some people are going to be assholes. And the only way you should really react to them is to fucking ignore them.
In fact, if I hear about how the great and powerful Ryan is so awesome and how he's so cool one more time, I swear I am going to snap someone's neck.
Well, jeez, you don't have to be fucking violent about it, God.
Complaint number 4. The Nostalgia-Tard Commentaries. I know this is an old topic and nobody's talking about it anymore, but I just want to look back at that terrible phase that the commentary community went through. I remembered when the commentary community suffered through a terrible phase where a bunch of commentators just look at Ben the Looney's freaking rants and say that he's a nostalgia-tard because, oh, he doesn't give modern shows a chance.
No shit, that's actually that's pretty much why people commentated on him in the first place. Not giving modern shows a fucking chance is exactly what being a nostalgia-tard fucking means. I mean, I don't know if you remember Ben's older videos, but I remember that he would used to judge shows like Adventure Time, Regular Show, and pretty much anything else modern at the time, based on single episodes, and just say they suck automatically.
The ones that started this whole stupid Ben the Looney is a nostalgia-tard bullcrap are the ones to blame. And you know who they are? T4 TV and Junior Fan Returns. Now, I do not hate Junior Fan, though I desperately want to punch T4 in the freaking face.
Well, it looks like someone has anger issues.
But that's beside the point. But anyways, if it weren't for these two, Ben the Looney wouldn't be beaten to death by all these other commentators that just assume that he's a nostalgia-tard when really he isn't.
Even though back then Ben Looney pretty much was the walking definition of a nostalgia tard. I mean, he did nothing but praise the past and hated on anything that was current. And granted, while he isn't like that anymore as far as I know, still, he has clearly acted like a nostalgia tard in the past. So yeah, sorry Eddie, but Ben has been a nostalgia tard, and that's why people criticized him.
The bandwagon effect. This is something very common in the commentary community. I mean, it annoys the crap out of me. I know that some videos are bad and deserve to be commentated on, but if you're gonna commentate on some video just because it's made by one person that everyone else has commentated on, that just makes you look cheap. Oh, I'm gonna commentate on this video that Conman made because, I don't know, it's Conman, and everybody's commentated on Conman before I did. I just want to be part of the action. Oh. That, my friends, was an accurate imitation of someone wanting to hop on the bandwagon for no reason other than, oh, this guy has been commentated on by a bunch of other people, and I want to be part of the action. I mean, first Ben the Looney was a victim of this, and now Conman. I mean, come on, people. Conman is a village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but if someone's gonna keep doing stupid shit, people are still gonna criticize them for doing stupid shit, even if that person has been told they've been doing stupid shit to death. I mean, yeah, it can get boring, but look at people like Chris Chan. Chris Chan has been pretty much a skeleton of a dead horse that is still being beaten today because he still does stupid shit. So, yeah, well, granted, I can understand why some people don't like bandwagons and why people don't like beating dead horses and all this other stuff. I don't know. I mean, I kind of disagree with it because as long as, you know, said dead horse is still doing stuff, then technically, you know, I can understand why someone would still, you know, react to that person or whatever. But, you know, that's just me.
Complaint number 7. Some commentators assume that whenever somebody leaves the commentary community, it's just because they can't accept criticism.
Well, that's because that has almost always been the case back in the past when, you know, someone would try to leave the commentary community. I mean, I'm a pretty good example of this. I mean, when I, you know, left the commentary community for about a year or so, a couple of years back, that was because I was butthurt. I mean, yeah, sometimes people leave the commentary community for other reasons, like they, you know, don't really want to do commentaries, or, you know, like they're bored of it, or maybe, I don't know, like maybe other reasons, like, but a lot of times, unfortunately, yeah, it's because they get butthurt, they can't accept criticism, and yeah, that happens a lot, and that's why people kind of assume things like that.
Well, I hope you learned something today, and I hope you know why I can't do commentaries anymore. And this is Eddy the Scammer, signing out.
Now, before I go, I just want to address something. Eddie, you've been really obsessed over the commentary community and those who have criticized you in the past. I mean, first you make that cartoon where you have me and a bunch of other commentators as villains, while you and your friends are the heroes. And not that I mind, and I don't think any of the other guys really give a fuck about it, but it does make you look as though you can barely handle people not liking you.
Hey, Coolio, hand me one of your bombs. I'm a good bomb thrower. Oh, no.
And now you make this awful rant. Eddie, you need to get over this hatred you have for the commentary community and the people who criticize you, because the more you show how much they affect you, the more people will attack you.